Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'm going to begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, and Kwakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to your hopeful elect that is out there pushing, doing, and laboring in this truth with a wholehearted sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election fall upon your household. All right, this lesson is going to be of various topics, and I just wanted to touch upon a couple things. All right. I'll just start off with this. You know, this just goes to show you, Babylon is a real demonic place. All right, it's a real demonic place full of nothing but witchcraft and just demonic things. All right, and see if I can find this. It was a clip that I seen today on social media. It was a Edomite, well, who I believe to be an Edomite. Oh, here it is. See if I can put some sound. Put some sound so you can hear it. Run it back. Look at that shit, man. Babylon, man. Babylon. This is the witchcraft that gets pushed out in Babylon, man. All right, that whole makeup shit is through, man. These bitches be ugly, man. All right, these women be real life ugly as fuck out of here, but you know they could put on that makeup and trick a man. All right, that's through, man. That's through, man. That's just a high level form of witchcraft. That is deception, man. All right, that's through. All right, and let me pull this up, man. Some precepts came to mind. All right, and pull this out right here. This is Ecclesiasticus, Ecclesiasticus, the 25th chapter, verse 21, and it reads, "Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure, man. Don't get lost in these women's beauty, man. All right, because a lot of these women is ugly as fuck. All right, a lot of these E's is fucking hideous, man. Don't get lost at a woman's beauty, man. Like Juice World used to say, man. All right, Juice WRLD was a rapper. This is just a worldly reference, but Juice WRLD said in one of his songs, man, why does the prettiest girls got the evilest hearts, man? All right, or are the evilest, man, or the wickedest, man? All right, so don't get lost in that beauty, man. All right, don't stumble at a woman's beauty, man. All right, cause say you go out one night, man. You go out one night wherever you go out to. You think you find yourself a nice little Eve. You talking to her, woo woo. You take her back to whatever, and then next morning or whatever, you see her without that makeup, without whatever on, and it look like a completely different person. It looks like a completely different person, man. That's just through, man. That's just a form of witchcraft that Eve uses on this side to trick men and to trap men. All right, you think you got yourself a nice little slim thick Eve. Next thing you know, face comes off. She takes off that waist trainer, gut hanging out. Like, that's just sorcery right there, man. That is just sorcery, man. All right. Let me pull this out too. This is a Proverbs 31 and 30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised, man. All right. So don't be lost for that beauty, man. All right. Don't be lost for that beauty, man. All right. Cause you could have two different types of women, right? So you have two women. You have a choice of two women out of one or two women. All right. You have one that looks real good. She built good. She's just beauty. She's just that what they say is the real beautiful female, right? And you got the other one. She doesn't look as good as the first one, but she's humble. She has the attributes of a mother, attributes of a wife. Okay. All right. She knows how to cook clean. Okay. She's more ordered than the other one. Okay. Don't get lost in that beauty of these women, man. All right. And all in all, man, all these women is through. All these women is through. But just don't get lost in that beauty of women. All right. And that's it. And that's just a prime example right there. That video I just showed. How Eve, could trap you, man. All right. So like you. All right, and you know too, these women is prideful. All right, this is Isaiah, the 32nd chapter, starting at verse 9, and it reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, be careless ones, Shalakia, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." All right, and a lot of these women is prideful, man. A lot of these women is real prideful out here, man. All right, and they won't take heed to, man. They'll rather take heed to all this bullshit that gets pumped out by this, you know, city girl mindset of, oh, you gotta get long nails, you gotta have long eyelashes, you gotta have a face full of makeup, you gotta do all this extra bullshit, you know, to get a man and to trick a man. Okay, that shit is through, man. That shit is through. That shit is unnecessary. All right, and I want to, you know, switch up gears a little bit. Um, Smoke kind of burning my eyes a little bit. Got incense going right now. Want to switch up gears a little bit, and I want to, you know, touch up on a quote, not a quote, but a statement that was made by Logan Paul. I think it was either prior to the fight that he had with Floyd Mayweather, or after the fight, either or. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Salakia. Guess some. Salakia. Salakia. I can't get the sound going with it, but basically, you know, Logan Paul made a statement, and you know he was basically mocking the chariots of Yahweh Shemal Shah. All right, basically trying to make a mockery out of it. All right, he was like, you know, this fight is a simulation, and you know the aliens are coming in June. All right, and he was basically making a mockery out of the chariots of the Lord. Okay, that's basically what he was doing. All right, and you know that's what, you know, that's what a lot of these people out here, you know, a lot of these 2/3, a lot of these heathens, you know, a lot of people out here is doing, man. They're making a mockery out of the church of the Lord, man. All right, they're not taking it seriously, man. They think it's just all fun and games. All right, when it really isn't, man. All right, because the church of the Lord are coming to destroy Babylon the Great, which is America. And you know, a lot of these other nations are going to be getting, you know, fucked up by these chariots, man. All right, which, you know, which are the chariots are the vehicles that the angels use, okay, to, you know, to move from, you know, dimensions. All right, let's see. This is and two, you know, these elites, they know what the chariots are. They know who's inside the chariots. They know the purpose of the chariots, okay, and they're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a great deception that they're gonna try to do. They could. I wouldn't be surprised if these elites try to say there's a quote unquote alien invasion. I wouldn't be surprised if these elites, you know, quote unquote, you know, show, you know, through that whole little Project Blue Beam or whatever they got. You know, they show that, you know, they have their own little chariots, you know, on the, you know, on, you know, little left hand side version of a chariot, and them going to war with it, and then they coming down, just having a whole propaganda showing a quote unquote, you know, chariot of the Lord, you know, being destroyed. In reality, it's not even truly one of the chariots. It's just something that, you know, these elites made, or, you know, or projected up to make it seem like that's what's happening. You can't put nothing past them, man. All right, because they're gonna try to, you know, deceive, man. All right, like it tells you in the scriptures, they will even try to deceive the very elect. I'm gonna pull that out too, but you know, these elites, man, you can't put nothing past them, man, because they're gonna try to decept you, man. All right, this is when, yeah, this is the it's like, this is the quote, the precept I just quoted. This is Matthew 24 and 24, and it reads, "For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect," man. All right. So, you know, if if people was to see a quote unquote chariot or a quote unquote UFO, you know, get shot down by a missile, they would be amazed. They'd be like, "Whoa, what?" So they'll be deceived by that and think that, okay, maybe they are stoppable. In reality, that wasn't even a true chariot of the Lord. All right, that was not even a true chariot of the Lord, man. That was some shit they made to deceive, the very elect. All right, to try to deceive the elect. All right, to try to deceive our people, deceive the world. Okay, but you can't be sleep to that, man. All right, because these elites are gonna try to, to deceive, man. It's gonna be a lot of deception going on in these last days, man. A lot of tricks going on by these elites, man. All right, and back to I want to backtrack a little bit back to Logan Paul. All right, that was making a mockery. All right, out of the Church of the Lord, saying, "Oh, the aliens coming in June, this and that." Let me see. Let me pull this out. This is Amos. This is Amos the 5th chapter. Salakia. This is Amos the 5th chapter, verses 5 to 18. It reads, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it to you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it?" And no brightness in it, man. All right. Woe unto Logan Paul, man, that's trying to make a mockery out of the day of the Lord, man. All right. Saying the aliens are coming in June, trying to make it like it's just all fun and game, like it's a laughing stock, man. All right. The day of the Lord is darkness, man. All right. Cause it's gonna be all hell break loose out here, man. Cause when the Lord returns, when Yahweh Shah returns with all the angels, man, it's coming back for blood. It's coming back for blood, man. All right. And Logan Paul trying to make a mockery out of it, trying to make it like it's a joke or a game, man. All right. I can tell it's Proverbs. This is Proverbs, the first chapter. Yeah, Proverbs the first chapter, verse 26 to 27, and it reads, "I also, Salakia, I also, Proverbs 1 and 26, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh at desolation, and your distress cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you," man. The Lord is gonna laugh at your calamity. All right, at your calamities, the Lord is gonna laugh, man. We gonna be laughing at your calamity. We gonna be laughing at you people. The Lord, when we part of that elect number, but we gonna be laughing at you people, for taking this, for taking the chariots of the Lord lightly. All right, for trying to make a mockery out of the chariots of the Lord. To try to treat it like it's nothing. Okay, we gonna make straight. We gonna laugh at you, man. We gonna laugh at your calamity, man. All right. When you see the chariots, you're like, "Oh my gosh, what is that? I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh." We're gonna mock your fear because we understand what the church of the Lord is. We understand what their purpose is, and we understand who they're coming back to save and who they're coming back to destroy, man. All right. So for you people, for you 230, you niggas and you fucking heathens out there that are still in the dark, that don't know, that laugh, that scoff, that make a mockery of the angels of the Lord, that make a mockery of the chariots. All right, we're gonna be laughing at your calamity, man. All right. This is Oh, I skipped the precept. Okay. Let me do this and I'll go back to that precept I skipped. This is Isaiah, the 66th chapter. Come on, this is Isaiah, the 66th chapter, verse 15. Come on, verse 15. "For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." So when Yahweh Shah returns to the planet Earth with the angels, when they crack through those clouds, man, when the sky is full of millions and billions of chariots, the Lord's coming back with fire to render his anger with fury, man. Verse 16, it continues to read in verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. So a lot of people are going to get put to death in the day of the Lord. The day of the Lord is not something to take lightly. The day of the Lord is not something to take as a joke. The day of the Lord is not something to make mockery of, like Logan Paul did. Alright? Because many people are going to get put to death, and only a remnant shall be saved, man. Only the 1/3 and 144,000 elect men shall be saved, Lord willing. You know, us brothers that is laboring in this truth and following this truth with wholehearted sincerity are a part of that elect number, man. Alright? I'm going to backtrack too to this preset that I had skipped. This was going back to you know, the elites, you know, deceiving. This is I just had it. Oh, here it is. This is Revelations, the 13th chapter, verse 14, and it reads, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, they shall make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Okay, so you know, that's even, you know, going back to Matthew 24 and 24. All right, they're gonna be, you know, doing miracles, man. Doing miracles. They're trying to be, you know, these devils is trying to be like Yahweh, man. They're trying to be like Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, they're trying to be like the Lord, man. They're trying to be like God. That's what these devils are trying to do. All right, they're trying to perform miracles. They already have the technology, you know, to make the blind see, to make the paralyzed walk. All right, to make the people that are amputated, that don't have a hand, make the deaf hear. Okay, they're already performing these different types of miracles to deceive, to be like, you know what, to try to get people to be like, you know what, we don't need the Lord because we have them. They're able to do this. All right, but that's all the tactics of these devils, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me pull this out. This is you know, this is 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, verse 11. So like, give me a second. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. We're not ignorant of these devil's devices, man. All right. We're not ignorant of these devil devices. We're not ignorant of these different tactics that these elites try to use. These different, you know, ways they try to come at us, try to, you know, be like, man, Salaki. But we're not ignorant of the different ways that these elites try to, you know, come and deceive us, man. Okay, we already understand that the different tactics that these devils are going to try to do. We already understand these things because the scriptures forewarns us. Okay, all right, we already are prepared in our mind what to look out for, because the scriptures tells us, all right, they're gonna try to deceive you. They're gonna try to be, you know, all these different things that these devils are going to do. All right, so we already prepared for these things, man. All right, and matter of fact, let me want to touch upon another thing too. Predictive programming. All right, predictive programming. So I saw someone repost this on YouTube. Let's see if I could pull this up. It was from a cartoon. It was a movie called Vexile. It came out in 2007. Oh, I think this is the clip right here. Matter of fact, yep. It came out in 2007, right? And it's basically predicting the I'm trying to Crown Royal virus. All right, you know, I can't say because, you know, Bill getting strike now, man. They're coming down with great wrath. You know, he got a short time, so he been striking brothers' pages down. So I gotta be, you know, wise with the choice of words that I use. So I can put the brightness up on this a little bit so you guys can see it. So I get some sound.
Just after the government instituted the whole isolation policy, we began hearing reports of a mass epidemic, some unknown disease sweeping the country. The details were vague at first, nothing on the cause or transmission of the disease. only that it was highly contagious, and in most cases, fatal. Before the general public even had time to react, the government declared a state of emergency and ordered a mandatory vaccination program for our protection, they said. As it turns out, that was the beginning of our nightmare. The disease was a complete government fabrication, and the supposed vaccine they were injecting into everyone, in reality, it was a cyber virus developed by Daiwa. The virus has a mutating effect on the cells of the body. It alters their molecular structure and converts them into biometal, essentially turning us into machines from the inside out. There's no way to stop it. And to make things worse, the cyber virus was still early in its experimental phase. What do you mean?
Daiwa didn't even know if it would work. It had never been tested on a large scale, so they turned Japan into their own private laboratory.
When it does work, the virus gradually progresses.
All right, so like you just saw in that clip I played from that cartoon movie Vexile, which aired in 2007. It came out 2007, and right now we're in 2021. All right, and it basically, it did, basically foretold what was to come. All right, it told you it was gonna be a whole disease out here, whole plague that was gonna come out. The same way it said it was gonna come out in the movie is the same way it happened in real life. All right, they said it was gonna come out of the blue. They're not gonna know how it's being transmitted. All right, and that's the same thing that happened with this whole Crown Royal thing. Okay, Salakia, the whole thing that happened with this Crown Royal thing. All right, they said they weren't gonna have any cure for it. They weren't gonna have a cure for it until they came up with this vaccine. Okay, and that's exactly what's happening today, man. Whole thing of being in a quarantine, all of that was in that movie, man. And this is one of these tactics that these devils use. Okay, that's one of the tactics these devils use is predictive programming. Okay, that is a tactic that these devils love to use. They love to always show you subliminal messages, show you real stuff, drop keys, drop little hints there, here and there, in movies and in songs and the news media and advertisement. They drop hints there. All right, and people think it's nothing. They look at it as nothing, but in reality, it's predictive programming, preparing your mind for it, man. So they dropped that 2007. We're in 2021, and exactly what was said to happen back then is what's happening now. All right, so that's another thing, man. Predictive programming. All right, this is Micah, the second chapter, verse 1, and it reads, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand," man. And these devils, man, are these elites, man. They have they have they like the elites. All the elites meet up with each other. They talk. They talk with each other. They discuss. They devise. Think of different ways to destroy Jake. Think of different plans, different strategies. Different things to destroy our people, man. Okay, so these devils have been planning this thing for who knows how long, man. This is just in 2007, man. Okay, this is in 2007 when they dropped this, man. So these devils could have been planning this thing for the past 30 years, past 50 years, man. Okay, well, these devils is constantly, their hearts is constantly meditating, constantly thinking of ways to destroy Jake, ways of different wicked things to do. Okay. And like it says, when the morning is light, they practice it, man. All right, they go to bed just sleeping like, you know what? We're gonna do this, this, and this. They wake up the next morning, and that's what they do. All right, they constantly are devising different strategies, different plans, man. Predictive programming is just one of those different strategies that they use to, destroy Jake, man. All right, and this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. All right, I'm putting it out again. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. We're not ignorant of the different strategies these devils use, whether it's from predictive programming, whether it's from Project Bluebeam or whatever, man. We're not ignorant of these devils tactics, these devil's tricks that they try to use. It's a smoke screen. We're not ignorant of it, man. All right, all through the understanding of these scriptures, man, we've been able to get an understanding and to know who the devil that the Bible speaks of, to know who our true enemies is, and to understand, man. Starting with starting getting that proper understanding, starting with Apostle Tahar on down. All right, gave us this proper understanding. This is Ephesians, the 6th chapter, verse 11 to 12, and it reads, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. All right, this is a spiritual battle that we in. All right, this is a spiritual battle we're not in. This is not the time to be carnal. We are not in a carnal battle. We are not, girding up our loins and grabbing weapons and getting ready to go to physical carnal war, man. This is not the time for that, man. This is a spiritual battle, man. All right, because these devils is trying all different type of witchcraft. Okay, they're trying all different type of witchcraft, and they devising all these different plans. Okay, they coming at us, and just with just different demonic vibrations, man. They're pushing out nothing but demonic vibrations on the planet Earth. They're pushing out nothing but demonic vibrations towards Jake. All right, they're trying to destroy us, man. All right, this is a spiritual battle. We have to be on point on our P's and Q's. All right, but I just want to just close it out with that. All right, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Kwakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to your hopeful elect that is out there pushing, doing, and laboring in this truth with wholehearted sincerity. And until next time,